that Neptune has, what do you know, moved into Aries. Awaken your visionary drive. It is going to be there until April 3rd of 2039. Neptune ingresses out of the dreamy and etheric water sign Pisces and into fiery cardinal energy of Aries. It can be felt like a cup of piping hot and strong black coffee. First thing in the morning after a night off. A night off from what? A night off from very vivid dreams? Yeah, probably. Since 2011, illusory, illusory, illusory. That's new. Illusory stories. Since 2011, illusory stories and played out patterns have become our normal. Tucking, these are weird words, emotions or inconvenient truths inside of compartments in our mind. Compartmentalization. Neptune in Aries comes in to snap us out of it and assist us with identifying and defining what the next chapter will be for us. I know my whole life is changing for reals on every single level. Oh, on a personal level, Neptune in Aries will help us to step into a space where we are idealizing the next action step to take. Dun, 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 dun. The North Node is finishing out in Aries I was going to say, you ain't right, but you are, from January 2nd through January 11th of 2025, because the nodes of the moon just moved into Pisces. Hear my washing machine? Do-do-do-ding. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's a washing machine. Anyway, all right. It's not done yet. And you will notice that the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, that's my washing machine. Do-do-do-do-do. That shit don't quit. We'll notice that you like that, don't you? And you will notice that the very same themes emerge with Neptune on March 30th. Pisces is the very end of the zodiac, and in 2025 and 2026, we can anticipate a wave of some very profound endings and intense new beginnings. And our astrology is cluing us in by giving us hints at this time. Neptune is also going to connect with Saturn on February 26th of next year and will be very close by during the initial part of this transit in 2025. They will both ingress back into Pisces. That means when they go retro, I do believe, back into Pisces in 2025, indicating moving back into that sleepy storybook energy and the patterns of the past so that they can be fully closed out. Saturn and Aries will assist Neptune with remaining realistic in the next 2 years. That's an interesting combo there. And can add quite a sobering touch. The sober touch. That's the Midas touch. Midas? I don't know. One of the two. This necessitates action and will make it harder for us to believe in pipe dreams or lie to ourselves and others. That's the biggie, lying to yourself. Don't be in the river of Egypt in denial. Neptune and Aries globally can activate a fantasy in the mind of the collective. Oh, imagine that. That a leader will rise to power and eventually wash away the foggy Piscean mess we have been left with. When an abuse of power seems more likely and disillusionment is to follow, it is important to be weary of external saviors in the microcosm and the macrocosm, and above all, trust yourself. We are less susceptible to buying into the latest lie and mistrust of the institutions that continue to rise when words and actions don't line up. Well, right there, they didn't. Where Neptune and Pisces brought historic floods, Neptune and Aries calls up fires, droughts, and scarcity in things like oil and water. History indicates that the economic crisis and civil unrest, as millions of people see through the illusion of media and propaganda, with a heroic mission from the divine put on their heart to act in service to future generations. The shadow of this transit is nations and individuals getting called into war through deceptive means. Dang. The American Civil War began as soon as Neptune moved into the 0-degree point of Aries in 1861. Damn. And throughout that transit, many states across the southern U.S. especially found themselves on fire. In the U.S. natal chart, this is strongly highlighting the fourth house, house of foundation, stability, house of the home, which connects to disruptions on the home front. When in recent U.S. history, the disruptions have been distant and seemingly irrelevant. The illusion of the U.S.'s safety bubble may burst, and many will respond by rising in their power and being their own hero, understanding what they are fighting for through this idealistic transit. So, with that said, here's my current planet. I mean, that's what it's doing right now. That's the design. Okay? Let's go birth. Whoa. And that still has the current transits. Anytime you look at something like this, these are yours on the inside. Mine, rather. And these are what's happening right meow. Okay? Just so you know that I know that we all know. What do we know? There's Pluto. That's my Neptune at 22, but yeah, not to confuse you. I must have a lot of aspects going on just because, I know that I do. We know that we do. Okay, we're supposed to go look at the moon though real quick. Lucy's planets. There they are. Alright, we're going to go look at the moon. Let's see. This is new. That's not today. What's the expression? I don't know. This is new. I don't know, man. This is all new to me. Mars square natal series. Strongest today. Who knew? Now, series is which one? I think it's in Pisces for me, but I gotta look. Opportunities. Understanding your boundaries better. Exploring your assertive side. Goals. Reflecting on personal growth. Exploring anger and boundaries. Affirmation. I am able to embrace the healthy friction in my life, allowing it to fuel my growth and empower my assertive spirit that I can jive with. Ceres is a lover and Mars is a fighter. When these two square off, things can get tense. On one hand, it seems they have completely opposite intentions, but on the other, what is love without healthy friction that helps us grow? The most potent transformations happen when we are forced to look harder at ourselves, our motives, and our underlying emotions. Well, that fits. Ceres squaring Mars can certainly help fast track our growth. Have you been struggling to get in touch with your assertive side? This time can help you connect to your inner fighter spirit, which can empower you to swiftly act on your desires. However, with Ceres in a tense aspect to your natal Mars, anger and aggression can be it must be in Pisces if it's across from my Mars, at an all-time high, you think? So it's a good idea to deepen self-awareness and practice self-discipline. Anything that is triggering anger can be a great clue for understanding where your boundaries are. This can also be a time to look at your relationship to food and exercise, and all sorts of diet, digital, all of it. By working some physical movement into your routine, you can give Mars an outlet and burn off excess energy that may arise during this time. Incorporating nourishing foods can help you nurture yourself by expressing natural Ceres energy. Your Mars journey, ego transformation. Transit Mars in the 8th house. It's not there yet. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, wait. What starts today? Moon trine natal Mars. Feeling sincere. That's a cool picture. Collaborating effectively with others, leveraging strength and courage, harnessing collaborative skills. I embrace collaboration, open communication, and harness the power of inspiring individuals to achieve personal growth and make a positive impact. During this time, you may find yourself imbued with a profound sense of balance and calm, feeling capable of navigating both solitary and collaborative endeavors with ease. A wellspring of emotional bravery arises within you, enabling you to communicate with an openness and sincerity that can forge deeper connections with those around you. This period may draw into your orbit individuals who embody strength and courage, offering the potential for thrilling adventures and meaningful interactions. Reflect on how these connections can enrich your emotional landscape and what you can learn from their blood. Jeez Louise, bold spirits. The nurturing energy you exude now is potanto akin to a maternal force that beckons you to care for and support those you cherish. This heightened sense of compassion can deepen your relationships, making it an ideal time to seek intimate moments with your partner. Whether through shared experiences or quiet, tender exchanges, allow this surge of passion to fortify your bond. If you encounter any friction, consider how your newfound emotional bravery can help you address and resolve conflicts with empathy and understanding. Ask yourself, how can you use this nurturing energy to heal and strengthen your connections? Your enthusiasm and vitality are at a peak, making this an excellent time to engage in group activities, particularly those that involve physical exertion. Participating in such endeavors can not only boost your physical health, but also foster a sense of camaraderie. You know the word, camaraderie. There we go. And shared purpose. Should you face any reluctance or hesitation, remember that this time supports your ability to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new experiences. Consider how these activities can serve as a conduit for expressing your dynamic energy and building stronger, more inclusive community ties. How can you use this period to explore new ways of connecting with others through shared activities? And if you don't know what your chart is, leave me a message and we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh boy. Uranus square the natal sun. And that hasn't started yet. But we'll look at it later. We'll look at it later. We will. We will.